The premise for Swamp Thing is about a CDC doctor. Her name's Arcane. She has been sent into this small little town to try and investigate an outbreak.
We discover very quickly that she has a past in this town, and then she develops a relationship with a man named Alec Holland.
And it's this relationship is the centerpiece of the show.
You really think this is a good idea?
I'll be okay.
He's a guy who's slowly kind of losing his sense of humanity or who he was and evolving into this Swamp Thing.
The Swamp Thing is a character who's not just a monster. Swamp Thing is a character who is torn between his worst instincts and his best instincts.
It's a story about looking beneath the surface and seeing someone for who they are.
Supernatural has been unleashed from the swamps, and it's entering people's minds, turning people into terrible things.
It was very important for all of us that it be grounded more in the horror genre.
We're allowed to push the envelope. You know, we can get graphic, we can get violent, we can get horrific. So we can carry these scares as long as we want.
You should be dead!
I love to create a world, and this idea of a kind of southern gothic, I really want it to feel haunting and beautiful, but still creepy and dark.
It's a show that, wants to have a lot more practical effects.
The first stop was Justin Rowley and his team. James Wan used them on Aquaman to great success.
So we're creating an environment that feels real, that the actors can kind of sort of touch and see. That was something that we felt was very different, that isn't really out there in the TV space.
Week to week, it has these serialized elements where it feels very much like a paperback thriller where you can't wait to see what the next episode is going to reveal. But I also think each episode is really accessible for new viewers.
It's Frankenstein, it's Beauty and the Beast. It's taken from literature, but it's its own thing.
The human emotion of it is one that works on a human scale, and it works on a global scale. It's something that we can all relate to.
You've been waiting for a great Swamp Thing show. We're going to give it to you.
Did you know the shark in Jaws doesn't appear in the film until an hour and 21 minutes into the film? While part of the reason behind this is to build suspense, the biggest reason behind it was that the mechanical shark built for the film rarely worked as intended. Now the end result is a truly terrifying entrance.